Hi guys, this is Byrd, and this is a fabric and sewing haul. But really, guys, it is my fall sewing plan. I have 8 different patterns and fabric all picked out and ready to go. So let's dive into them. The first one is this is a Fibre Mood Elsie jacket. It is an online PDF pattern that you download. Now, this is a brand new pattern just recently released by Fibre Mood. It is a crop jacket. There are welt pockets built in, a zipper, as well as a lining. And the sizes range from extra small all the way up to XXXL, I believe. The difficulty level, I would say that this is probably an advanced pattern. And the reason why is because of the welt pockets and the zipper. But I think it's doable if you just take your time, but it is definitely not what I would consider an easy sew. And the sizing, I believe that it goes up to about a 57-inch hip. And I have the perfect fabric picked out. Actually, I have two. Tell me which one you think works best. So the first one, I've been holding on to this fabric for a while. I had a gift card and I purchased this. This is Mind the Maker quilted, pre-quilted fabric. It's lightweight, but super warm. And it's gray, but I also picked up this beautiful kind of rust colored uh, pre-quilted fabric. And when I got it, I was really thinking about a color block moment, and it may actually work for this where I can color block the sleeves. So that's option one. The second option that I have for the Elsie jacket is this very soft fabric that I picked up from G Street, and I think that this will work out really, really nicely. It is a heavier weight, so I may need to upsize a little bit, but it is really gorgeous, and it has a soft backing on the back of it, but this is really, really pretty as well. So, should I go with this fabric? Or should I go with the pre-quilted Mind the Maker fabric? I think either one will be great, but let me know which of the two you think would work well. Now, this one will take a little work because, of course, when you cut into it, you have all of these little pieces that are all over the floor. That's easy enough to vacuum up. But which one? Should I go with this? Or should I go with the pre-quilted fabric? Or maybe I do both. So that's the Elsie. That's definitely part of my fall sewing plans. I want to give a shout out and thank you to Chalk and Notch because they shared 3 of their brand new patterns with me and they sent it to me. They included a nice little card, this cute little pencil. They always do something like this in their packages, and a little bit of a sweet treat for you when you are sewing. So thank you so much, Chalk and Notch. So the first of the 3 patterns that they gifted me is the Den jacket. Now this is considered an intermediate make. And the Den jacket, it is a woven jacket, so you want to use a non-stretch fabric. There is an optional lining. I love the seam lines throughout. Let me get up a little bit closer. I think that is great for some really pretty top stitching. Um, it's great. I love the patches and the way that the pockets all come together. That's a good opportunity to do some top stitching. Or if you want to do a little bit of color blocking, you can really do whatever you want with it. The center front closure can be done with buttons or snaps. So if you're one of those people where buttons is not really your thing, then certainly you can do snaps. This goes up to a 59-inch hip, and the waist goes up to 49, and you're going to need roughly 3.5 yards for your main fabric and about 2 yards for your lining fabric if you choose to do a lining. So my fabric I chose, I have some denim jeans that were actually gifted to me by a friend. I will be deconstructing these and doing an upcycled den jacket. What do you guys think about that? I think that's going to be super cool. You know, I love doing some upcycling. I have some other denim that I've already deconstructed, so that is going to be a lot of fun. The next chalk and notch pattern, which is new as well, is called the Ivie Dress. Now, this is either a dress or a two-piece, and you can do it either with no sleeves, you can do it with short sleeves or long sleeves. I do like that option that it can be a two-piece, and then you have this ruffle at the bottom. Honestly, the length of the skirt or dress is long enough that you could probably go with this without the ruffle, but that is totally up to you. And then you will need anywhere from 2.5 yards to about 3 3/8 yards for that's for the dress tank. That seems like a lot. Oh, forgive me, I'm looking at centimeters. I was like, that doesn't make sense. So for the tank, you need about 1.5 yards, give or take. For the full dress, you will need 5 yards. Now that makes more sense to me. So this is a really nice one as well. Thank you so much for this chalk and notch. I'm excited to try this out. The fabric that I have selected, because you do want to get a woven fabric, I purchased this fabric while I was in Greece, y'all, for a 20th wedding anniversary trip. Look at the colors in this fabric. And I may not have enough for the full dress, so I'll decide how much I'm able to do. Or I might, I'm not sure. I don't think I'll have enough for the full dress, so I will decide. I might just do the top, or I may do separates and do another color on the bottom. But this is, I think, going to be really beautiful fabric. It's already been washed. There's a little bit of structure here. So I'm excited to work with this one. And I think the chalk and notch Ivie dress is going to be a good match. The third chalk and notch pattern is the Aria top, and this one comes with two different bust cup sizes. This is a beginner pattern. So if you're looking for an easy pattern, whether you're a beginner or even a advanced sewist, this is a really great one for you. You will need only about 1.5 to 2 yards, depending upon the version and the size that you cut. It has a bubble shape here with elbow length sleeves. There's elastic hem casings, and you have this. I have to show you the back. So you have a couple different back options that are really cute with this little cutout in the back. Or if that's not your vibe, you don't have to do that at all. But this is really cute. I like that. And honestly, it would be really easy to make this long sleeves, especially now that fall is here, fall is falling. And the fabric that I have selected actually does not have a ton of structure. It's lightweight. So I like that it's going to really kind of move with me because since it has that bubble look, I kind of like that it's going to be a little bit of a softer fabric on me. This too, I picked up while I was in Greece, actually in Athens. And let me get in close. I love the golds and the blue. And you can even look, you can even tell just by me holding the fabric, the whole drape in that fabric. So that's really gorgeous. And I think that that will be a good pick for Chalk and Notch's new Aria top. Thanks again, Chalk and Notch. So the next one I have is this camouflage fabric. So this camouflage fabric, I must say, I have actually had it for a little while, and I was waiting for just that perfect project. And I was also thinking this is really kind of more of a fall vibe. My husband is really not into camouflage, but I do love it. And I think Nomi pattern, I've used this so many times that the numbers are Nomi pattern, so ME2054. I've made this a couple times. So I want to do these pants right here. These are such fun pants. I love all of the pockets. I love this crossover kind of diagonal um, zipper fly in the front. Actually, I don't think, yes, there is a zipper that is in the front. You don't have to do all of the pockets if you don't want. And I also love the little ties at the bottom. You could probably put elastic in that if you want, if you're going for a different vibe. Now, I have been wanting to do And this is Marcia Spencer. I love her, Know Me pattern designer. So I've been wanting to do this sweatshirt for a little bit. And of course, during the summer months, I didn't want to bother with it because it's just too warm. And I have the perfect fabric to do this top. This fabric I've had for a little while. It comes from Nick of Time Textiles. I bought it online. It is a very soft fleece. And on the inside, there's this backing, so it's going to feel good against your skin. If this fleece kind of makes you itch a little, you don't have to worry about that. It's not scratchy. So I think this is going to be really gorgeous for Marcia's Know Me pattern. Again, 2054 for this sweatshirt, and get into the details of the sleeves, guys. That is what really draws me in. Look at the line drawings. That is really good. I love that. I love the sleeve detail there. So I think that that's going to be really gorgeous. And so envision with me Marcia's sweatshirt and those pants. I think that's going to be a really nice, gorgeous fall vibe. So that's what I'm planning to do there. And then this is my next fall project. Actually, this is probably the one I'm going to start working on as soon as I finish taping um, this particular video. I'm going to start with this one. You guys don't usually see me with a lot of neutral colors, and I feel that I really need to include some neutral everyday wear items. If given the choice, I will generally sew a dress, but you don't wear dresses every day. Although I wear dresses a lot. Whether I'm just running to the store, I have no issue with putting on a dress with a pair of sneakers. So this fabric was gifted to me by Fabric Mart, and it's pretty, and I think it's going to be really great addition to my wardrobe. And I want to do Nikki Brooks Know Me pattern 2052. So I've done this one once, and I'm planning to do it again. And I think the solid black is going to be really gorgeous, and I will be able to coordinate this with so many other beautiful, colorful things that I already have in my custom handmade wardrobe. So this will be my next one. Excited for that. And then the final, I think this is the last one. This is number 8. So I was gifted this pattern by Rel. She did Rel is another sewist here. She did a free fabric and pattern swap in downtown Baltimore, and I picked up this pattern. It is McCall's 9137. And it's a robe. So it's a robe and it has a couple accessories, but I really like the robe and I haven't made a robe. It's a super easy make. I have this flannel that I've been holding on for a while, for quite a while, for like over maybe a year. I got it on sale from Joann's. I want to make sure because it's directional. So I want to make sure that you can see that. And I think that's going to be really cool for a winter robe around the house. Honestly, guys, when I put this thing together, depending upon how I put this together, this could easily be like a duster. So let's see how it all works out. So those are my fall sewing plans. This is what I'm planning to begin working on. Throughout the months of October, and by early November or so, I'll probably be done. I actually can get through a sewing project in a day, 2 or 3, depending upon what other things I have going on. And I also picked up, I needed to get some buttons for a dress that I was making. And so I dropped into Hobby Lobby and they had these really cute buttons. They were all 40% off. So I decided to pick them up. I really like the silver and black, the silver, I should say. And I'm giving some thought to whether or not I want to add that here or just keep it a completely neutral black top. So I got 2 of those. I always need black buttons, and I was figuring if I did not go with the silver, I would have the black buttons and not have to go back out. And then I also picked up these. These are like a light gray-ish, and I just thought they were really cute as well. So all 99 cents. I went on and picked them all up. So those are my fall sewing plans, guys. If you are new to me, please do me a favor and hit the subscribe button. If you have been with me and rocking with me for a while, I want you to know just how much I really, really appreciate you guys. Make sure that you are following me on all my socials. On Instagram, you will find all of my makes. I'm usually posting there every day or every other day. So all of the fabric hauls and the sewing plans that you see here, you'll actually get to see them in motion over on Instagram. So again, thank you guys so much. I appreciate you all so much. Bye bye for now.